What is up, guys? Welcome back to our tutorial series. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at attributes. We'll be talking about the style attribute. We'll be looking at how to draw a horizontal line on the browser, how to insert images in the browser, how to add links, and we'll be focusing on the type of lists that we are able to add to the browser. So let's look at attributes. Every time when you see attributes in the HTML space, I want you guys to think of characteristics that differentiate us from each other. For instance, we have height, people of different heights, skin tone, or the color of your eyes might be different from the next person. So in the same way, attributes are used to customize the appearance of the contents of an HTML tag. So for instance, images or paragraph, etc. When you look at the image tag, you see that it has an attribute of source. The source attribute defines the location of the image. It also has a width attribute. Now the width attribute defines the width of the image. So when you look at the P tag, you can see that we entered here a style attribute for the P tag, and we said that the color must be blue. This refers to the font color of that paragraph. So now we're able to customize the font color of the paragraphs. So basically, attributes are used to customize the contents of any tag, which may be color, width, height, and all types of things. But we'll be looking at attributes in more detail as we go along. So let's look at styling in a practical format. Here I have a basic HTML that I created quickly to explain styling. So in the previous examples, we looked at headings. Now as you can see, the heading 1 is black and white. So what happens when we want it to be green or blue or italics or something like that? We can use the style attribute to customize the appearance of this h1 tag. For instance, if I say style, so inside the tag I say space style equals, and then inside double quotation I put color, and then I say yellow. Save, refresh, and as you can see, now the heading is yellow. So I can further say text, and then you separate these styles using a semicolon. Then you say text transform colon, and then I say uppercase, ended by a semicolon. Click save, refresh, and as you can see now it is all in caps because we transformed the text to be all caps. So we can do the same with bold. Let's change the color of the bold text. Remember, you say space style equal to, and then double quotation marks. Inside the quotation you say color. Let's make this one blue. You say color colon the color that you want, and then you end it with a semicolon. Click file, save, and refresh, and as you can see now the bold text is in blue. Let's change the font style of this italics tag. We say space style equal to double quotations. Inside the quotations we want to change the font, so we're going to say font family, and then the name of the font we say Tahoma. Save, refresh, and then as you can see the font has changed. So let's change the styling for the underline. We can do the same. We say space style equal to, in double quotations, we put the following font family. We can do this one to be Arial. Save this, refresh on the browser, and as you can see now this font is different from this one. So you can use the style attribute to customize anything, just about anything in terms of the appearance of the contents of any tag. Now in the book there are a list of the style attributes that you can use, which include color, font family, font size. So you just have to look at the book and then you'll get all the list of all the style attributes that you can use. So for paragraph, let's style the paragraph and let's use the text align attribute. Say text align colon, and then we say center semicolon, and then save, refresh, and now the paragraph moves to the middle of the page. So when you increase the page, it moves to the middle, so it stays in the center of the page all the time. Let's customize a subscript tag. We say style equals double quotations. Inside the quotations we're gonna change the size. So let's say font size semicolon, and let's say 28. So we're gonna say 28, and then we're gonna use pixels as the unit of measurement. So HTML supports various units of measurements. If I wanted to, I could say centimeters, millimeters, I could say inch for inches, and so on. But let's use pixels. Save, refresh, and as you can see now the font size is much bigger. And then for the subscript, let's change the appearance, so let's customize the appearance of the subscript. We can say font style, we can make it italic, and say file, save, and when we refresh, as you can see, it changed to an italic style. So we can do so many things with this. Let's customize the strike out tag by saying style equal to double quotations. Inside the quotations, let's say font weight, you can say bold, semicolon, and let's save it, refresh, and as you can see now it's bold. So there's a lot of things that we can do here. We can even style the body tag. So if we style the body tag, it will affect everything that's inside the body. So for instance, let's say space style. Let's start by saying text align and say center. Save it, refresh the page, and everything moves to the center. We can also say background. Now this will change the background of the entire page. So let's say background green. Save it, refresh, and as you can see now the background is green. So the style attribute is used to customize the appearance of a tag or the contents of a tag.